Alrighty. Welcome back to another week of the Pirates campaign. We are missing a few people this week.
Fighting the urge to say very, very inappropriate shit right now.
Shut up.
We're missing a few people this week. We'll be missing Koi and Ash. But we've got with us today, Aurora.
Hi.
We've got Aaron. Aaron is away from his computer. Kata.
Hello.
Kohai.
What's up, bitches?
And Rachel.
Oh
Um,
You said
we're-
go get food.
There he is.
Gets back
You
just
did
in time.
say.
I thought you were back
He's
already.
back.
That's why I started.
Wow.
Well, everybody else
Popcorn
is
and
back.
ice cream is good for breakfast, right?
Yes, delicious breakfast. I mean, Kata had you have
Mochi.
this morning. Yep, you had mochi this morning. So
I'm
there,
having chips, nacho cheese, and beans.
there you go. Exactly. Great breakfasts, guys. I just chose nothing, so that works.
Yeah, same.
All right. So as we had last left off, at the end of last session, we had begun this adventure where everyone had finally met each other, and they had all met at the I don't want to get the name wrong, the Golden Tavern and Inn, as they had all met and Brandu and Stormy had recruited them to their crew. They had finally come together, and Brandu and Stormy had gone upstairs to go have a conversation. At that point in time, the rest of you are all downstairs. What do you do? Nothing. No
We
one's
talks.
doing nothing.
They die coughing.
All right.
Please don't die.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna order something to eat.
There you go. Some food. That's a good idea.
God dang.
Can I just take a nap? I'm tired.
You just wanted to take a nap on a table.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay down on the table and take a nap.
Hold on. Everything is
The
messing up.
vibes have left the room.
Vibes have
Ew.
disappeared.
There we go. Now we have vibes.
Be back.
Sir, your vibes are horrendous. You need to start over.
No. You can suck it up because I'm not starting over. Alright. So, Aida, you're just wanting to go and take a nap.
Yeah, I'm tired.
You could also rent a room if you wanted to instead of just napping on a table.
That's money that I want to
Yeah.
save.
What time is it
No.
during the day, I guess?
You
Is
should
it
probably
really
People
late
that-
at night?
You're getting to late afternoon. 5 or 6 o'clock.
Okay,
like,
nap
you're
time. Nap time.
Ada,
Nice. Yeah,
or-
I'll order some dinner.
Ada is literally just a child.
There you go.
I'm exhausted, okay?
Mm,
IRL, so I'm making my character exhausted. Maybe
Yeah.
make a nap.
That is a
Get
mood.
some energy.
You made me wake up before noon.
Yeah, we have
How dare
modes
you.
of exhaustion for that.
You all agreed to this, so don't complain to me.
Just because we agreed doesn't mean we won't complain.
Yeah,
Very different things.
we could have scheduled a different time, so. Who else?
Listen, I need joy right now, and this is bringing me joy. So,
There you go.
we're playing.
So, Aaron, do you go sit at a table or Azrael?
Oh, I thought we were all sitting at the same table.
No, you had just all kind of walked in, gone up and talked to Stormy and Brandu, and then they went upstairs. You guys are all kind of still just standing currently.
No,
I
the
thought,
first
yeah, I
one
thought
that
Stormy
came in
was sitting
sat
at a table.
down. Yeah, I was sitting down. The only one that wasn't with
The
us, I
first
believe,
one
was
who
Azrael.
The first one who came, by that point in time, Stormy, you had gotten up because Brandu had come in. So, Lily,
I think the only one that was standing and coming near us was Asriel and Jeffrey. I think it's
Maybe. Okay,
Yes,
maybe you're
Jeffrey.
right.
Jeffrey.
Well, Jeffrey was with you, Brandu, last
Mhm.
session. So,
Yeah.
I think the others had a table with the other crewmates.
that's probably
Beth
fair.
and-
So I would say Aida.
Yeah, I go sit down at that table.
Okay. Eventually a waiter makes their way around to you all, as it's only been a few minutes, and goes, "How's it going? What can I get started for you?" As Aida's already taking a nap.
I'm asleep, so.
Yes, Winter. That's the other one that I'm missing. Winter. Winter's probably sitting there with you guys.
Oh yeah. Your heartiest meal for me, please. I don't know what that is, but I'm starving. Haven't eaten all day.
Okay.
Got off a ship, got interrogated kind of, and then dismissed.
Ah, the newcomer's in town. Yes,
And
I
then
knew
you
That was
branded the
yes.
kid.
quite the raffle.
Yeah, but nobody actually knows that I did that.
Yeah, that's true.
I hear you guys have
Nobody
been...
outside the castle probably knows.
It's true. Not yet, at least. I heard that's been quite a day today for all of you, so... Of course. What else for the rest of you?
This poor waitress is coming over. Some guy orders her biggest meal, and there's just someone passes out on the table.
No one else?
I would also like to try and nudge Ida awake.
Just like elbow, just like, hey, get food.
Yeah, or like like pick up her head and then just like drop it onto the table again.
Okay.
Um,
I had to make a con saving throw.
Con saving? And not wake up?
This will determine whether you stay asleep or wake up.
How hard do you hit your head?
Yeah, that's kind of what this determines. How asleep are you right now, and how hard do you hit your head, and then do you wake up from it?
Okay. Okay.
Gets a nat 1, dies.
Oh shoot. I did that wrong.
Slash R.
Slash roll.
Slash roll.
I keep forgetting.
How dare you?
Almost. You almost have it.
Remember, it's like Minecraft commands. The slash.
Slash comes first, then the command.
Yeah. Okay, I got an 18. I don't add anything to it. I have
No.
zero.
You hit your head and you kind of feel it, and you almost like go to open your eyes, and then you just kind of fall back asleep. You're like,
But I stay asleep.
Okay.
After I see that, I'm gonna like pick up her head and like just hold it next to mine and be like, "Yes, I'd like a room, please." And then like grab some gold out of her pocket and like give it to
Are you
the.
stealing from me right now?
The waitress kind of like
waitress.
does this. Hold on, I'll turn my camera on because I forgot I need to do that. If it
Oh, I
works,
don't
it-
have enough screens to
no.
support Roll
Oh,
20,
no.
D&D Beyond, and this.
Are you
I
freaking
don't know if my
loading.
camera's gonna
stealing
work
from
today.
me?
Gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm
think
not
it's gonna work
stealing from
today.
you. I'm getting you a room. Calm down.
I'm perfectly happy sleeping on the table.
Yeah, it's not
The
working.
I
I might-
owners of the bar would be happy that you're sleeping on the table, though.
I'll fix it later. But
Well,
they
if
kind of
they
like
have a
she kind of
problem,
like
they
just
can
grabs her
complain.
head and she goes, "All right, that'll be 1 gold."
To me, give it to you. And then I'll take like 5 gold or whatever out of her pocket, and then I'll give her 1. I'll give her 2 actually.
Are you just gonna keep the other 3?
Yeah.
He never said he was a good guy.
At this point, Aida, you do feel something kind of shimmying out of your pocket, but you're kind of still asleep. I don't really care because you're like, this is good. This has been a long day. and you just kind of rest in there. I do want you to remove
My
three-
head is like
two-
fully
two
up.
gold. 2 gold from how many gold did you
5
take,
gold.
Aaron?
Oh,
5 gold.
3
5 gold.
I take
5
5.
gold.
I give her
He
2.
takes
I give
5.
the waitress 2, and then I keep the other 3.
It takes 5 gold from her.
Yes, so remove 5 gold from your inventory. And then she kind of looks over to you, sir, or to you, and she says, "That would be 2 gold for your meal." And she smirks. She has like a big ass grin on her face, knowing exactly what she's
I reach
doing.
back into this girl's pocket and pull out 2 more gold.
She puts her finger up. She goes, "Nah." Seeing what you're doing.
I'm not paying for it. You gotta pay for your own meal.
Fine.
You're asleep, Aida.
I know, but he still doesn't pay for his own meal.
I'll grab 2 gold out of my pocket and then give it to her.
Thank you. Who else?
I don't think anyone else is there.
Rachel's about to say something, but she's muting. She's
So I
muting.
have 4 of them out. 8 and I are in the same
Okay.
room, so we're trying not to talk over to home. I'm probably gonna go find somebody to I guess go like what am I trying to think of? It's like gamble. There we go. That's the word I'm thinking. I'm gonna go like gamble.
It's a big
would
word.
Be
I know I can't
You
think of
want
it.
to gamble?
probably
Do you not know who my character is? That's what. Yeah.
Oh. I
there
don't.
would be probably a table on like the far end that people are playing cards.
Okay.
I will message you,
Okay.
but you go sit down, and they kind of look at you strange, like join, and eventually when they get going on another round, you throw your lot in.
Stormy and Brandu. You guys have made your way upstairs to your room. You probably passed a few of your crew members as they were staying in the same place as you on the way up. And you guys are there. What do you talk about?
I will I'm gonna
You brought me up here, so you're in
Yeah.
charge.
I look at Stormy and I say, "What languages do you know again?"
Good question. Hold. Why are you asking?
As I don't want some people to hear what we're talking about.
That's not suspicious at all. Abyssal and primordial? Probably not very helpful.
Shit, no, I don't know either of those.
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll just have to talk low. So, for, I think he overheard a little bit of what Jeffrey was saying. He was, talking about terrorism. Plain and
I
simple.
believe I heard some of that, yeah.
Yeah. Now we don't want to talk about that out in the public, because we don't really want, the Kingsguard to come knocking again. Especially since, I don't think they've recognized me yet, and I don't want them to.
Fair.
Again, I wasn't really much of a threat on my previous ship. I was mostly just a distraction.
I mean, that's kind of same for how it is now, but you know.
Still sort
They
of.
seem to recognize me more, which confused me.
Yeah, that I didn't mean to ask about that. We're gonna wrap around back to it.
Okay.
If it comes down to it, I've got a way of killing the king quickly. However,
Alright.
I'd rather just leave. if at all
Mhm.
possible.
I did have one thing we should do before we leave, but were you planning on leaving secretly in the night or out with Big Bang?
Big Bang would be nice.
Do you have a plan for said Bang?
Well, Jeffrey is able to. He's an artificer, willing to bet he can make a time device with some gears and cogs and springs and all that. And then we've got a couple of people that can go underwater and make sure that let's say a powder keg could stay dry. You know, we just put that underneath the bridge, let that bridge blow up, let the rich folks kind of flounder since they don't have a dock on their side of the river, and let this place leave itself to revulsion. Maybe.
Do we want to hurt all the poor people as well, or just the king? Because he's the only one that's actually been a douche. So if you have a plan to kill him fast, then that would be...
I could probably do it in one hit. If he's not good at fighting. If he's not very strong.
He seemed a bit cocky, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. You know, there's that old saying, you're either strong, you're a coward, or you're brave, and I think that guy is just a coward with strong friends.
Sure. So if we blow up the bridge, then that kind of ruins our access to the king as well.
Yeah. But it sort of blockades in the king to his castle, and since that's the rich district, they just kind of get fucked over.
So do the poor
Finally
people.
feel. Well, no. The poor people are in.
Nobody's gonna come buy their shit.
Well, we just opened up trade, and I'd sort of gesture to the dock area by, you know, taking care of the one thing that was keeping them from trading and stuff.
Here.
We'll have to talk about this a little bit more.
Barbecue chips.
Hmm?
I just realized I had barbecue chips.
We'll have to talk about this a little bit more, but I'm all for just destroying the bridge in early morning when there's no you know, poor people across, or really anybody want to cross the bridge.
What time is it now, Creed?
You're getting in like our time, like 7-8 o'clock. Like it's getting late. Shops will start closing soon.
We've got gunpowder left over. I don't know how much we have. I'm pretty sure we have gunpowder.
Also, one thing I'm thinking about is...
You have lots of gunpowder.
Is if perchance blowing up the bridge will make the poor people not want to do business, because I still want to get armor.
Right. Well, remember the king said that if he saw us again, he'd have us labeled as pirates.
But I want armor.
Yeah.
Well, he said 3 days.
He said 3 days for the other people.
Yeah, I thought he said 3 days for us.
Yeah, that wasn't
then...
us. That was... He
said...
hated us. Because we got to keep our ship.
You're right.
He said if he ever saw us near this area again, that we'd be labeled pirates.
That's fair. Yep.
So, what I could do... I don't know if this would work. Check. Could do that. If we lure the king into the square, or into somewhere outside, I can get my sword out, can sort of poof right next to him, take his head off, hopefully, poof out, and I can be wearing a different face. I've got some magic for that.
However much I love the poof plan, how are we going to lure him out? And also, it's going to be forever called that, the poof plan.
Love it.
Question.
We could maybe use some of those new guys as bait.
We could.
Have them prove their worth.
Again, we don't really want to out ourselves as terrorists.
It's not terrorism.
Well,
Just evening the odds.
Assumedly,
It's not terrorism.
Assumedly, these guys are in a some sort of a what's it called? Assumedly, they're in an alliance with Saltmarsh. I quite like Saltmarsh. I don't want them to attack us.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, you would know because I believe they told you, Kohai, that this island is the main sea district for sea trade district for the Western Sea. So crossing over from the Eastern Sea to the Western Sea.
So got a plan.
So, do we descend into full terrorism, blow up the bridge, or do we do assassination as kind of the...
Try the assassination. How? Got a plan. It's not a good plan.
Yeah, I was waiting for the
They
shoe to drop.
dress themselves as Gold Roger, and challenge the king to come out and stop being a coward.
You did just watch him die. I'm making sure.
Yeah, he just died.
Yeah, but like,
He was just...
but like,
Does the king
No.
know that?
no, that's not it. That's not it. Because we don't know how good of friends Gold Roger had. We don't know if he had a cleric on him that could bring him back to life.
That's a...
Stick his head back
bit of
on,
a-
cast a spell to reattach it, and then bring him back to life. He was a fairly influential pirate. He might have had friends that could do that. And that would scare the living shit out of the king. I'm not saying
And
it's-
he wouldn't
I
want to come
fully
out.
said this was not a good plan. I said it was a plan. It was not a good plan.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that now.
I'm not known for my plans. I'm known for executing other plans.
Fair enough. Okay.
I'm known for my execution.
Um,
Bad choice of words, but
took me too long to get that. Anyways, shut up, Creed. Fuck you. Fuck off.
So rude.
Early in the morning, okay? Coffee. We could.
Ah.
I swear I have an idea.
It's the Rona brain fog.
Shut up.
It's true though.
Need to go to my mind palace. 1 second. Yeah, I don't have any ideas that are better than yours, which is a horrible thing.
yeah, it's we're not left with much options.
We could just blow up the bridge.
Well, I will remind you
It's
that the
okay.
king is at least powerful enough to have captured Goldie Roger in the first place, and or Goldie Roger
Did he-
handed himself over. You do not know. No one made that public. So either Goldie Roger handed himself over, or the king managed to capture Goldie Roger.
The way Goldie Roger had a
Wait,
a
hang on.
speech prepared. I have a feeling he was captured. He wasn't captured. He turned himself in. Because like nobody has a speech prepared for when they want to die.
Wait. I have an idea. It has arrived. If we're gonna blow something up, why not just blow up the castle? Or wherever he is. If we're gonna blow something up and screw over the king, but try not to screw over everybody else, blow up the king.
Blow up the wall facing. Hold on.
Yeah, we could do like a night thing and like
Blow up this
blow
wall.
him up in the night.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that kind of solves the issue of trying to balance the economics of this place.
Right.
We could
Let's
present
see
the
if any of
idea
our
to the
new-
newbies.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go see if our newbies have a grudge against the king. I'll go down and bring them up. I go down, and I just, tap each of them on the shoulder and say, "Follow me upstairs. Need to talk to you quick." And then I
You
go
follow?
back up.
Who follows? Do you all follow? Wait, were you talking to
Am I
somebody
still asleep on
specific,
the
or
table?
They're asleep.
Brandu?
One is eating a large meal and the other's
each,
asleep.
each new person to the crew, I tap them on the shoulder.
Okay, well they're all sitting at one
Non-suspiciously.
table except for Lily. She's over and playing a game.
Okay.
Alright. I assume
I call
everybody,
for her.
probably except for Aida right now, gets up and comes.
I'm
Aida's
gonna
staying
shake you
asleep.
awake.
I finish my meal and I like take the key that was for Aida's room, and I grab her as we head upstairs. And I'll just carry her up to wherever we're going.
That's awesome.
Okay.
I cast Prestidigitation on a glass of water and just interface.
Cool.
Take
Aida,
it
at this
down.
point,
A glass of water.
at this point, you're about to get like, as Asriel is like about to pick you up, glass of water just like falls over into your face and just like, and you wake up. Super
No,
cold,
I
super
chill
wet.
the with Prestidigitation and throw it in her face.
Oh,
What
well then
the
there you go.
fuck?
I thought you were
Glass
just,
and
like,
all
knocking
just shatters and cuts her face. Perfect.
What the fuck?
You take.
What?
You take.
You know people don't like when you sleep on tables in an inn. And if you're part of the crew, you have a place in the rooms upstairs, right? Like a paid
Room-
room.
Rooms have already been paid for. I'm just gonna take that key that I took and like slide it into my pocket because she doesn't know that I bought a room.
Nope.
I have
She
no
has
clue.
no idea. Alright, so you guys all head upstairs?
Follow me, I need to talk to you.
Not cryptic at all.
All right.
And then I
Captain.
head back up to the room with Stormy.
Okay.
CJ chillin'.
And as soon as we get into the room, I close the door and I say, "So, all of you responded to my 'let's get out of this shithole town' with sort of a resounding hell yes, in a way. I'm assuming you either hate the king or you're looking for some sort of adventure. Who hates the king here? Stormy at
I mean, yeah.
that was
Yeah.
directed at us.
He's an ass.
Right.
Seems like a pretty big asshole. I agree.
Mhm.
I sort of look towards Lily. Just you.
Does Lily raise her hand?
Is Lily even here?
I
They were
I know
summoned.
you. I know you tapped her, but
Rachel's trying to talk. She's muted.
Yes, I know I'm talking to Ethan, but I don't want to like double talk because then Ethan talks and then we're in the same room. So
That's fair. Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm here for something totally different. I don't really care, but whatever. It's...
All right. Well, we've sort of got a plan. To who all knows the definition of regicide?
That's a big word. How do you spell that?
regicide
Regicide.
or genocide?
Regicide. Regicide. So you spell it?
Sure.
I don't know.
It means killing the ruling party.
I mean, we can probably just sneak in now and do that ourselves.
Right.
You're confident in that?
I've got an ability.
I would be pretty confident in that.
Insight to see what he means by that.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Are you trying to lie here?
I don't think
Azrael?
he's being coy
I
about
mean,
it at all.
I
don't think he's.
I mean, I don't think that
I guess
I'd
I
be
should ask, are you trying to keep hidden what you did earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Hell yeah.
The karma
It's
comes
just a
back
very
around,
confident
Kohai.
person.
I
Kohai,
mean,
the-
I have
the
magic.
karma comes back around.
I've made my way. As I told you downstairs, I used to be on a ship. I've made my way through many different people.
Right.
Through many people.
I have magic. I can do things.
Right. Well, in the who all here is quite stealthy?
I mean, I don't know what we consider quite stealthy, but yeah, I'd say I'm probably pretty
A little bit more than average.
I'm like 1 point above average. Slightly above average.
Who won't actively harm, you know?
I'm really stealthy.
I mean, I have a +7 to stealth.
Okay,
I'm
I
a
am
plus
below average.
5.
If that's average, I am way below average. Plus 4.
Plus
it's
5,
more
so.
than average. See, I would classify mine as below, yeah, as dead average, with a +0.
Nice.
I could probably get in and out of a couple places.
Yeah, pretty good.
So, basically, the idea is to just get the king out and in front of, 30 feet away from the rooftop of a building. Because I've got
From the rooftop of a building.
Just
like get him outside. That way I can, and close to
Oh,
an area that I can.
Are you trying to like drop something on him?
No, well.
Are you trying to push him off a ceiling, off a rooftop, or are you trying to
kill
like?
him. I've got magic as well. And I can poof in, poof out. If I can get on top of a roof
A
afterwards.
poof plan. Yes.
If I can get onto a roof afterwards,
poof
I
plan.
can run away.
Poof plan.
Actually, if you could lure him to a balcony, you could probably get up to that balcony and smack him. But
I mean, the castle is huge, right? There has to be a couple abandoned rooms. Can't we just like take him we all sneak in there and then take him to one of those rooms.
If you think
We don't know how strong he is, so we don't know how easy
how
taking him
strong
would
do you
be.
think he is? Because I don't know if he actually captured Goldie Roger himself or not.
I've seen many pirates where I have been, and I don't think that Goldie Roger was captured by the king, given the
think
way
he
the
turned
king
himself in?
acts.
Okay.
Yes.
He's more of a spoiled brat than he is a warrior. So
I think he acts big, but at the end of the day, he just doesn't have it.
right, let's go in the middle of the night then, and you, Ezreal, and shit, who all do we take? Who all do we take to this?
Ada is fairly stealthy.
Ada, Azrael.
How is
Probably not me.
Lily?
Well,
What's Lily looking like on stealth?
yeah, how stealthy
Yeah.
is the water creature?
I have a feeling not very.
Sorry. What was that? Oh,
How stealthy is Lily?
Lily. Rachel.
Lily, how stealthy are you? Not very. She's a +2, so not very. Pretty.
Oh, okay.
Pretty.
Yeah, I have a
average.
+4, so.
Not great.
So, let's have Lily and Stormy go ahead and plant some powder kegs outside of the walls, and just cause a distraction for us in about 30 minutes. 40
Cool. I
minutes?
feel like
Mm.
our artificer over here, who isn't here but can also help with that.
Yeah, the artificer.
I don't
They
know.
seem
I
like
don't,
the very.
in DM world, I don't know if you want somebody to be running his character sheet.
Is he stealthy?
Let me look. I guess.
Hold on, I can look.
Then why'd you ask?
Hold on. Whoa, whoa, holy mother!
He has really good stats. I know that.
I
What
can
is his
sneak
spell?
into a place pretty easily.
Right. I'd rather see you. Why can I not see his character sheet?
Yeah, he doesn't have it public.
I'll fix that.
That's something. How about you go ahead and stealth up to the wall and put a big crack in that like you wanted to. We'll say somewhere around here,
Hold on
you know,
one second.
east side of the city. And
Wall to the outside or to the castle?
either way, doesn't really matter.
Okay.
We just need a distraction on that side.
Blow a
And
big
then
enough hole in
Stormy-
the outside wall, you might get monsters coming in. And he kind of smirks.
How about the outside wall to the castle then?
It'll take a little more time. I'll have to sneak into the castle, but it's doable.
What about if you go on the outside of the wall?
Mm. He
That
thinks
way you
for a
don't have to
second.
try to smuggle in gunpowder into the castle.
The hard part about that is I would have to climb one of those guard towers that I've been seeing, and then after that I would have to figure out a way down from the wall. It's the only way to get outside of the
on
wall.
the outside of the wall. It's like you have people that can. I point at Stormy and Lily that are aquatic and can get you across the river. You trek through the jungle.
Okay.
You don't have to scale a wall.
That's fair.
You know?
Yep. That's fair.
That's why I'd be sending you
Probably
with them.
do it.
Because Stormy's pretty strong.
I could probably do it. I've already whipped something up, so.
Alright. Lily, you go ahead with them. And just make sure they don't die. Lily's the one with the, like, tentacles.
Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Yeah, my hair. I have long hair that's made out of tentacles.
So, you two that can move water / breathe in water, you guys go ahead. Take care of that. Make sure that plan goes well. Us that
Sure
are
will.
stealthy or can get away fairly quickly, we will go ahead and get ready to kill King.
So clarify the point of drilling a hole in the wall.
The point of it's a distraction.
Okay.
Big
So
enough
you set the
monster or
timer.
big enough explosion. More monsters. Monsters come into the castle. Guards are distracted.
And it forces the king outside the castle
Alright.
into the street where we can poof / poof.
The poof.
Oof, lad.
Well, here's my question.
Oof, lad.
What if the king doesn't come out of his castle?
Then he gets overrun with monsters.
I mean, true.
Fair.
To stay in a compromised castle like that, it'd have to be pretty
Well, we
Shit,
still
that
don't.
was not stupid.
We still don't know how strong his
mean-
guard is either. His guard could be pretty strong and pretty numbered, so they could fend themselves off.
Right. However, it'd still be a compromised position. If he's intelligent at all, which I'm kind of doubting actually, he'll move further into the city. Seeing as, the wall is compromised.
Yep.
And somebody could easily sneak in.
True.
Or, a monster all of a sudden has a hole that it can charge through. So I don't think 10 or so guards, maybe 20 or 30, could hold back a rampaging gorilla.
Fair.
Or if the hole's big enough, any sort of
Oh, I'll make the hole
basilisk
big enough.
Okay. So if the hole's big enough, he will have to move. Unless he's an idiot. I'm bank on him not being enough of an idiot.
Unless he has underground tunnels, then that causes another issue.
Do you think
It's possible.
that he does?
I
He's
can't
on the
guarantee
banks
it,
of a
but
river.
it's possible that he has at least something dug underground so he can escape from his castle to somewhere else.
Creed, quick question about
Mhm.
the soil in the area. How
Getting very in depth here.
porous is it? Like,
You would assume that it's probably pretty porous just due to the fact of it being beside a river and right on the edge of an ocean.
okay, so
So the chances of him having tunnels are pretty low, but it is possible. Like, if they built them correctly, and it would take lots of years, that you could have them.
how
It
old
just
is
would be-
Divinity?
Divinity is very old.
Hmm.
The Kingdom of Divinity. Well, make me a history check.
Ten.
You know Divinity. Sorry. I'm getting some kind of siren outside. You know, Divinity is probably a good few hundred years old, at least the kingdom of Divinity. The island is much older, but
If he's got backup plans for this, tunnels to get out of the city, and he abandons the city
testing.
when something is blowing the fuck up, we can run a smear campaign. Basically.
Very true.
His smartest choice would be to move further into the city, because that rich district probably owes him a few favors. Seeing as there's very nice buildings still outside of it. So he'll probably want to stay within the city. It's just, you know.
Yeah. That's fair.
Also, a tunnel out into the middle of the jungle would be a bad idea, so...
I will say this, though. If he is that confident to have placed us under threat, not knowing who we are, place us under threat of branding, and I don't know what he said to you guys, but I know you were in there just before us. He may be confident enough to stay in his castle and not leave.
Then
He
he's
may
an
be that
idiot.
cocky. That's fair,
Then he's
but
an idiot.
if
Make
for
a
some
big
reason...
hole.
Oh, I will. But if for some reason his guards are strong enough, do we have a backup plan for that?
We're not going
Um,
into the castle. We're waiting for him to come out.
Okay. He's just stating an idea.
Would I guess I probably should have done this before I did my whole thing last session. But would I know like what being branded as a pirate like means? Like if since I branded the king, does that like put
Branded
him
him. Doesn't know what
like,
it means, but
on
branded him.
executioner's row just because he's been branded as a pirate?
Technically speaking, yes. Because he's a king, there might be a little bit of a difference with that. And because they don't know exactly who branded him, there might be something. But he's always going to have a hard time finding somewhere where he's not going to be wanted. He's also going to be, like, demolished from king. Because they can't have a king that's branded ruling the city.
Right, okay, yeah. I did that all with like I mean I had just assumed all of that last session, but it's good that that holds up.
So yeah, you make a hole, get him out of that castle, place multiple kegs if you need to. We've got enough supplies.
Everybody
that
say
you
hi
can
to
pick up.
Serenity.
We
Hi,
can't
Wearing
see
the headset.
Serenity.
Hi.
Hello.
She has a big smile on her face. She's like, what was that? Alright. Alright, can do.
Cool.
Alright.
Here's a
Well,
plan.
That's a
So we're
plan.
doing that. We're
Right.
officially doing that at some point tonight. Right now? Okay.
Right now.
I say we wait until a little bit later in the night.
You're getting, with this meeting, it probably took another hour, so you're probably hitting 8 o'clock. By the time you get across and get set up, it's going to be close to midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because getting through the jungle might take a sec.
Hmm.
Since we're traveling through the monsters.
Well,
that
and
we're
that
letting in.
lake is massive. Or not that lake, but that river is massive.
Yeah. So if we head out now, when you give us, say, an hour to get there,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot, my
then
pen's
after
gone.
that we'll get set up.
There you
Go
go.
ahead. We'll just be bumming around in the expensive districts.
Yeah.
If you see something nice, steal it for me.
A round of ale?
No one?
Sorry, we're in a room right now. We're going down.
No,
for a
I
round
know,
of
but
ale?
like you
A round of ale, please.
Have a round of ale while we make our way over
Just
into
in
the
our
rich
room, a round
district
of
so that way we
ale.
can act like we're sloshed or something along those lines.
I didn't say a pub crawl, but that would be a nice idea, actually.
Oh dear.
I agree.
Don't get too
Don't
drunk.
get actually sloshed though. I prefer not to have drunk people executing a plan.
Says you,
Yeah, that's fair.
drunk
Hey.
during almost every plan.
Not this character. Not this. That was Veamos. Veamos
Okay.
was high all the time. These are two very different characters.
Oh, dear.
Well,
All right, we'll go down.
All right.
I'll get a drink. I'll buy a round for everybody.
Cool. Mm.
Woo, alcohol.
Cool.
Alcohol with my 700.
All right. So you all get a drink. Anything else?
Me, Koi,
are
and
shops
Lily.
still open?
Yeah, a few.
I would
And
like
Winter
to look
actually
for
makes the
something.
suggestion to you, Brandu. And she goes, you know, if you're looking to actually kill someone, probably want a little bit of poison. I don't know what you're planning on hitting him with, but if for some reason you miss
bomb.
and just nick him, poison would finish it off.
I appreciate the suggestion, but I'm fine.
Okay.
You'll see why.
Oh.
Or you'll hear about it at least.
Cool.
So
Uh,
Lily,
I-
Koi, and I probably go start crossing.
Cool. Sounds good.
That's fair.
I'm gonna.
I feel
change
like
my-
Winter would also go with
Um,
them because
Yeah,
she
the other
like had like
boy.
water breathing powers or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep. Lily, Koi, Winter. I will make a athletics check, but everybody needs that is crossing the river needs to make a athletics check.
That's gonna go great.
I'm not done.
Do we have to do it
yet,
in roll
kid.
20?
You just can't. Can't
You have
hold
your
it right now.
camera on. You can do a physical roll,
That's true.
or you can do it in D&D Beyond.
Winter
You don't
can
have
use
to do a
shape
physical
water,
roll.
and we'll use that to make sure the powder stays dry.
Okay.
Oh, that is a horrible. That's a horrible
Advantage.
omen. I bought these dice as a gift
Advantage,
for somebody, and they just
'cause-
rolled a.
Advantage, Stormy, because there's multiple of you all trying to help each other get across.
Alright.
What are you doing?
That's a
Dada doesn't want
15.
you up here right now. I love you.
15.
15. Okay. Oh! Jeffrey on his first roll rolls a natural 20.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Of course.
And also, yeah.
Of course.
What's his add to athletics?
Plus
eight?
8.
Yeah.
So you rolled a
Nice.
28.
What on earth?
And wouldn't I get advantage anyway for being a water thing?
Water,
You?
Water
genocide.
genasi.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why I
Well-
gave you advantage. That was the
You said it was
original
because
reason,
there was
but there's
multiple
also
people.
multiple of you, so that's why I was giving you guys advantage as well. Do you want another? Can you say please? Please? Say please. Okay. That is trying to find one big enough. Hold on.
Looks like
Yeah,
Winter got a
feed my
16.
daughter.
I don't know who rolled that.
Yeah,
But
it was me.
Oh.
And then I'm just waiting for Lily to roll.
I'm dealing with Jeff.
I know you are. Also, maybe you've started something bad. My daughter's standing here trying to get chipped from me now. And won't leave. Go play with your toys.
I'm drawing Stormy right now, and there's no way she could pass for not being a pirate.
It's very true.
Show. Show progress. Want to see.
Few months ago, maybe not.
Sometimes you're just pirates.
You are a pirate.
I don't know how well it will show. It's too bright. 1 second. maybe.
She keeps falling into my desk. She's done this like 4 times.
Okay.
Go.
Fine.
Your
Go to
child.
mama.
Yeah, I
Go to
can't
mama.
tell.
Go to
Fine.
mama.
You guys are.
Just screenshot it and
send
send it in the pirates chat.
How do you screenshot on an iPad?
Home button
button and
and
power button.
power.
At the same time.
What are we rolling for?
We're not rolling. We're
Oh.
screenshotting something.
Oh, what are we
Oh.
screenshotting things?
I didn't know
Pay
that.
attention, Creed.
Fun.
Cool.
Yeah, Creed, jeez.
Oh wow.
Taking
Okay.
care of your child, Creed.
Yeah.
She's the
Let
one
her
that
be
keeps
naughty,
falling into my
Creed.
desk.
Tell her to learn how
Can't
to
believe you're
walk
letting your
better.
child do that.
Come here. Okay, so then I'm gonna do this. This is kind of a okay, yep. So within the time that you guys are actually downstairs, Jeffrey like pulls something out of his pocket, and it's this little like looks to be like almost an amulet, and he starts messing with it. And by the time you guys get your drinks downstairs, because it takes a minute, he pulls it up and he goes, "Done." And he's like, "I finished." And he has the little device in his hand.
Oh, that was fast.
Fastest hands in the West.
I just need something to hook it to.
Are we even in the West?
I think we're actually in the middle. So, fastest hands.
Technically speaking,
Midwest.
y'all are in the east.
Fastest
You're not
hands
in the
in the
middle
East.
yet.
Then.
You guys have not gone to the middle yet.
Oh,
We'll get there eventually.
Someday. Alright. So you guys go off in your separate directions. Those of you who are heading to the town, going over the bridge, are you trying to sneak across the bridge? Or are you just trying to walk casually? What are you doing?
Just gonna walk casually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just walking casually.
We don't want to like be suspicious.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
They
suspicious.
let you by, but there does seem to be 2 guards that kind of like cast a gander towards all of you as of seeing you yesterday, or sorry, not yesterday, but just earlier today. And kind of cast a gander towards you all, and then kind of shrug it off. But they definitely noticed you as you were entering the city.
I look over to, as we're passing them, I look over to Azriel and say, "There are pubs on this side, right?"
I sure hope so.
I really
It-
hope there are pubs on this
Be a
side.
little embarrassing if there wasn't.
It would be embarrassing.
Yeah. Who's rich and doesn't have? God, I keep like going to Kohai's accent, and then I'm like, nope, that's not my accent.
no, wait, hang on.
It's just so
Listen, my
strong.
accent is very, very,
Contagious.
forget the word for it. Contagious,
Ah.
thank you.
Unique.
Who's
It's-
rich and doesn't like a good drink every once in a while?
I don't know. Unless
I think
they're
they would
only
get like
drinking in their
fancy
homes,
drinks
but, like,
though. You know, like
Yeah.
fermented shit.
well, all drink. Fermented. All alcohol is fermented for a bit.
There.
It's just
The
age.
screenshot is
You need to
available.
Say aged.
Fun fact, I don't know anything about alcohol, so.
There you go.
Fair enough. How old are you?
Nice.
In game or
In game.
about 20 in human years.
Right.
Okay, what are you in actual years?
Yeah. How?
What are you?
What are you?
It's rude to ask someone their age.
Is it though?
Yes.
Hey.
All you're getting is I'm 20 in human years.
Right. I'm gonna take that as like almost 100.
Yeah.
Maybe
120
right, you may be
maybe.
wrong.
Also, you're incredibly bruised up. What the hell happened? Right? Because you're part
I'm
of your
covered in
character's-
bruises and scars, but you know.
Oh,
Stories for
oh,
another
don't
day.
don't you know?
Right,
Stories for another day.
right.
It's just the regular. It's
Basically,
the
we're just making
fashion.
casual conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds good. You guys are looking for a tavern.
Yes.
Do we find one?
If you want, somebody can roll me. Hold on 1 second.
You know, can I actually just like walk up to the guards who like clocked us and be
Somebody
like,
roll
"Hey,
me. If you want to try and find it faster, somebody roll a perception check. If you're not in as much of a hurry, just it'll be casual about it. Probably take an hour or so to find it.
can I just like ask the guards who like clocked us and be like, you know that we're new in town, but we figured might as well enjoy our time here while we have
I
it."
mean, you can walk
And-
back. You can walk back and ask them, but I figured that you guys were like.
Oh,
past
we
them
walked past
already.
them.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
never
figured that
mind.
you guys were like
Never
still
mind,
walking
I'm not
and
gonna
talking.
walk back. I'll make a perception check. Or
Okay.
wait, what did you say it was?
Yeah,
Perception.
perception check.
That's
Ellie down.
an 11. Not great, but it's an 11.
11. It takes you about 30 to 40 minutes, but you find one. It's called That's not
Alright,
the
so
name.
What a beautiful bar name.
Um,
Only drunk people can pronounce it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
it's called Silksbrew.
Silks
That's a
brew.
boring name.
Well, thanks, Kata.
You're welcome.
you're welcome.
How close
You're
is this to the
welcome.
castle?
This is probably actually the only one that you guys have found, and it's the gate is over here for the castle. It's probably here-ish.
Sorry, the gate for the castle is where?
Over here.
I was not having roll 20. Oh, okay.
So, not immediately close, but close enough that it's in between there and the exit for the town. As for, oh, do you guys do anything else? Or you just find the tavern and you go sit?
I'm gonna make sure to slip into like an alleyway or something quick and change clothes and change my appearance.
Okay.
Can I get a
Coming out
little
of the-
prestidigitation, my friend? My
Uh,
captain. Oh, captain, my captain.
After slipping into the alleyway, I come out with the sort of cloak the other way around, inside out, and then a different shirt on, darker shirt, and instead of a tiefling, you see a taller half elf, about 6 foot. And I say, well, I think we're ready to go.
Wow. Changed your accent and everything, huh?
Well, I
Really
have
getting
to
into
make sure that-
character.
I have to make sure that we're not suspected, especially after I'm going to be well, poofing.
Poofing? Yeah. Makes sense.
The poof plan.
The poof plan.
Man.
Poof plan.
Yes.
And there you go. Poof plan.
Yeah. And then I mean,
Poof. Poof puff.
yeah, I think we just walk in after that
Boom.
and like take a seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poof out. Okay. For the rest of you, you make your way, and there's sort of this. It's not a wall, but it's almost this like half wall around the city that is right on the water's edge. And in order to get down, the only way to get directly down to the water is the docks. But you do know that there are guards at the docks, and there is obviously the dock master. How do you guys
I
want to
mean,
get
you
in
could
the water?
always like could always go up here, splash in, and then...
That is true, but it's like it's like raised, so it's like a wall, and then it kind of drops off like 10 feet. So you'd be jumping into the water.
Oh yeah, like which way is the river flowing? Is it this way or is it this way?
It's oh, hold on one second. I have to actually grab my tool here. It's this way. It's flowing out
I'm
to the
wondering
ocean.
how this sandbar is still fucking alive. Because if the flow is going this way, then it's hitting this sandbar and then going this way.
Then going out. Yep.
Unless this little piece of shit is dividing it just enough, dividing the flow just enough.
To like.
Don't question it. Just
Never
let
know.
it be.
My brain doesn't allow me to not question things, Kata.
Yes.
That doesn't have to be our problem.
We know English. Professor. Okay.
Wonderful.
Sorry, I had to deal with the dog. Okay, so where do you guys enter, Stormy? I'll ask you because you're kind of leading this entourage.
Well, we were told to go like and do distraction over here.
Right, but you're gonna have to cross the water at some point. The water does have a current.
Oh, I thought we had already said that we were okay. I thought we were doing probably maybe over like behind this building ish.
You wanna try
This
from
little
there?
corner. Yeah.
Okay.
That way we're not crossing where anybody could see like up here.
Mm-hmm.
But
You guys jump in the water from behind that building, and you make quite a bit of a splash because it's like a good 10-foot jump off of that. Half
I was
wall.
like, we could like ease in. We don't have to cannonball.
No, it's like a half wall,
No,
and then it's like
cannonball.
just straight down into the water. Like the water used to actually be higher. So it's like a
could I
half
just
wall,
use
and
shape
then-
water to bring it up to us so that we don't make a splash?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Just like make a little ramp.
Mhm.
Just like we sploosh in.
Yeah, for sure. You guys do that pretty easily, and you start swimming. The current is pretty strong. This is a big river. You guys already rolled your athletics checks, so you do make it across. It is difficult, but you make it all the way. With one of you rolling a natural 20 and the other two of you rolling above 20, you guys make it fairly easily. You get to the other side, and these woods, when you climb up onto this kind of bank, the woods here are thick and dense. Give me just a second here.
Thick. With 3 C's.
There's this many
Damn,
C's
boy,
possible.
she thick.
Thick.
She-
A big ass boy.
7 C's.
7.
Uh-huh.
That's overkill.
Go lay down.
No.
I refuse.
You don't
I
tell me what
refuse.
to do.
Probably
You
should
can't
do-
tell me
Me.
anything.
Ellie,
You're
Come
not
lay
my
down.
dad.
now. Over here. Come lay
Nice.
down.
Great
Lay down.
content for the stream.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm yelling at my dog.
This is,
Oh, we can tell.
yeah,
Oh,
we
I
know.
Is
We're
it
well
okay?
aware.
There you go. Alright. So these
It's okay.
woods are thick and dense. You make it to the side of the wall. I need someone, to make me a perception check.
Is somebody smarter than me?
I'll have Jeffrey do it.
Okay.
Unless you want to
His
do it.
stats.
I don't
Ellie?
have good stats, you guys.
What is his stats?
Huh?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Can we look at his stats now?
Yeah.
How does he have a plus 12 in Arcana?
I don't know, but he has a plus 10 in perception too.
How?
I don't know.
What?
That shouldn't be possible.
He has a plus 4 in intelligence, plus his proficiency bonus. And I think
It's because of the
he's an
homebrew
artificer-
race. Probably.
No, I don't think it's the or the homebrew race. I'm pretty sure it's because of the artificer gives him things.
That can't be right.
Get your
dude.
ass over here, Ellie.
He is so stacked.
Sorry, my dog's starting to piss me off today. Okay, I'm looking at his feature traits because I don't exactly know what. Okay, so I know he has proficiency in sleight of hand and perception, so that makes sense.
Okay,
there.
it can't be his perception because he's got like a +6 to every skill for some reason. Because his strength is only a +2 and his athletics is a +8 somehow.
Interesting. You are right. I don't know. Maybe it's the. I'll look into that because it might be the homebrew race. Maybe I messed something up when I did it.
I mean, he could solo this campaign. You know, he could do it all by himself.
A little bit, yeah.
He does
Gotta
not need
pass
us.
I didn't actually get to
Perception
look
of
at
enemy.
his character sheet until today, so. Interesting.
Last week he sent like a snap of his stats to us in like in a Snapchat group chat, and like no, I don't think there was anything below like a +8 in there.
No.
Yeah.
There's only a +6 in charisma ones that he's not proficient in, so he has a +6 in everything.
Makes me think he has a +4 from something, but I'm like, what?
No, it'd be a +6 because his charisma is a 0.
Charisma is a 0?
Plus
But-
0, +0. It's a 10.
No. Why does
I
he
mean,
have
yeah, right.
It
That's what I meant.
feels
I'll
unfair.
figure. No, yeah, that's definitely unfair. So I'll figure that one out.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him disadvantage.
Like
How about
that'll
just
do
not?
fucking anything.
It will, because it balances it back out a little bit. He rolled an 18. With that, he can see. Does he have dark vision actually? I don't think he does.
Mm,
I don't think a phoenix would have dark vision.
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, doesn't look like it. So he can't really see, but he can kind of hear in the woods around him, and there's definitely something following him, or you guys. Obviously, you guys walk for a
Nice.
while.
That's
You guys
great.
get
Does
to.
he let us know about that?
He probably tells you there's something following, but just keep moving.
Just in
You guys
camera.
get to the spot in the wall, and you're pretty positive this is right outside the castle where you want it to be. He sets it up, takes about 5 minutes. While that's happening, need someone else to roll me a perception check.
I can try.
Yes. Split the party, split the party, split
Don't
the
you know
party.
you never split the party.
Party.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
What?
Is it a nat 1?
It's a 4.
So a nat 1?
Oh!
Oh, just
Nope.
a
I
basic
have
4.
+0 to perception.
You know what? That's better than a nat 1.
Yeah.
I see nothing.
It
We're
doesn't
safe.
meet the D&D scale of like easy to accomplish tasks, but
Fine.
You actually feel like you're hearing everything. You're like turning, and it's dark, it's creepy, it's night outside, and so you feel like you're hearing like crunching of leaves like on all sides of you, and there's like the owl chirping, and you're just too distracted by all the noises. You don't notice anything.
ADD brain just like.
You're mildly like terrified and yeah, ADD brain.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hate it,
Um,
but love it.
Hold on 1 second.
Concerned.
My wife just, or not my wife. Serenity just dumped goldfish, like a whole box of goldfish all over the floor. So hold on 1 second, guys.
nice.
Guys, I swear, I'm good at things.
Are you though?
I'm not, so.
It depends on the day, you know?
Okie dokie. Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
What? What? No, what? Starts chanting.
What?
Starts
Huh?
singing.
Chanting.
What is the difference between?
Malicious intent.
Okay, so I was singing then.
Okie dokie.
Prodigal
So,
Son returns. Hello.
I do return. So, he gets the device set up, and as soon as he does, who's probably in the back of the pack? Would it be you, Stormy, or would it be someone else?
Probably me.
Okay, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I have advantage on those. Yes.
Hey, that's what we're talking about.
Isn't that when you're raging, though?
No, actually.
Danger sense. Let's go.
Oh yeah, danger sense. There
Fuck
you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Aha! I rolled an
Aha.
18 and a 19.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
With that,
21.
as a giant club, like twice the size of you, smashes
Nice.
into the outer wall just above your head. Like you just barely miss it. Jeffrey looks at you all and just goes, "Okay, it's time to." Oh shit! And turns around and he just books it. At that
Oh,
point in
dear.
time, you start hearing a tick, 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 tick from his little device that he set up with the gunpowder.
Okay, we run.
Okay, which
They
direction
follow-
do you guys were running?
Do they see what is attacking them?
Koi did.
Koi did. At this point, Stormy, you probably see it. I don't think Lily would notice it, because Lily probably just followed Koi. Same with Winter. Stormy, there is a giant... Well, no, I'll just say there's a giant with a massive club that stands about almost as just a little bit shorter than the wall, and the wall is about 30 feet tall.
Cool.
Do some
Um,
Cool.
Which direction, like, would you say that they ran? Like, if we're over here, which direction?
You guys would have been over here. Oop, hold on one second. You guys would have been over there, because you're blowing a wall into the castle. So they probably ran, right? I'm pinging
Didn't
it.
see-
I'm pinging
I
it.
didn't see it. Okay, I was zoomed in.
So
I
they
see it now.
probably
Thanks.
ran
Who-
this way,
Okay,
like around that way.
cool. Alright. Yeah.
Within
Go.
a few seconds, as soon as you make this corner of this first guard tower, the giant's still trying to follow you, but you guys hear a giant explosion just come from behind you, and just a cloud of smoke just billows, and there's like this, almost just this red glow now in the sky, and you guys, at the bar now hear this explosion happen. It is that loud.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, I'm guessing we're like at the bar for a couple hours while they're like making their way through the forest.
Probably one or two, yeah.
I feel
guys-
like we would move, like, I'm guessing there's like an outside seating area since this is on the rich part of town, and like we're just keeping track of time, and like as it gets like closer to midnight, Like
Well,
we
you
would
guys
move
were
more
at
toward this
the,
area.
You guys were at the tavern.
Yes.
Right.
Was there an outside seating area in the town?
Yeah,
Oh.
because we would be like keeping track of like what time it was, and like because we said like
I'd say
around
yeah.
midnight is when everything would go down. So like
Yeah, I'd
toward
say yeah,
midnight,
there
then
is.
this way.
Hearing that explosion, Brandu is going to say, "Okay, we're gonna go this way." As I start walking towards the entrance to the castle.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Awesome. All right. You guys make your way around.
Music's so
And
cold.
open. You guys make your way around. Oh yeah, there's like no music, is there right now?
It's
Man,
very
There
hold
is,
on
but
a
it's
second.
like it's like lo-fi
Let me
Spotify beats.
go grab some,
Great.
It's lo-fi beats
Lo-fi.
to commit terrorism to.
Hell yeah. To listen to that on a daily basis.
I'm gonna see if there's actually a video called that. Hold on.
Oh no. Probably.
Songs
I had to guess.
commit terrorism.
Lo-fi beats to
To commit terrorism.
war crimes too.
Oh lord.
War
War crimes, yeah.
Why is it?
Lo-fi
It's
beats
playing
to
the-
Storm Normandy 2.
Why is it playing the
War
exact
crimes.
same
God.
thing?
Relax / commit war crimes too.
To study
Same
/
thing.
commit more crimes.
Same thing.
There we go. Now it's working.
This one.
Cool. What is this? Oh lord.
Lo-fi to commit war crimes.
It's not all that bad.
Or committing more crimes to it.
Alright.
Alright, so, with that, you guys start making your way over to the castle. Those of you who blew up the hole in the wall, the giant that was following you turns and looks, and he sees the hole and starts heading the other direction.
Into the
Back
wall?
towards
Into the hole, I'm assuming?
Yeah, back towards the
Okay.
hole. You guys are a little ways away, so it's gonna take him a second to get there, but he's heading there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What do you guys do?
Probably just continue back around and probably maybe mill around. Should we mill around in the Rich District to just support if we see our teammates running away frantically?
You can't. Yeah, you could probably mill around to the front, like the rich district, but it's gonna be hard because there's a wall all the way around.
Well,
not like the
is
other
the door
cities.
closed? Is the gate closed?
You would have to make it to the bridge in order to do that, and that would require you guys swimming again.
We could do that.
So you guys make it back around. You want to go swimming? Jeffrey, in the process. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna roll something. Okay. Jeffrey seems
Not
to be
already
working
still.
on something as you guys are running back towards the river. And every
What's
time
that?
he finishes one, he sticks it back in his bag and he pulls out another one and works on another one.
What are you working on?
Nothing.
Hey, if you're gonna be part of this crew, you're gonna have to answer to me. So, what are you working on?
You will see. Can that answer suffice?
No.
I'm just making sure the king does not leave the rich district.
By doing what?
Be creating
We'll see.
Molotov cocktails.
More war crimes.
It's definitely
War
not
crime.
Molotov cocktails, but
Is he gonna
Would I
blow up the
recognize
entire
like the shape of whatever he's making as anything?
they look like the disc he just had.
Why are you making more bombs?
War crimes.
Who said I was making more bombs?
Don't blow up the bridge.
But why not?
Because our crew mates are still across there, killing the
Can
king
swim them
currently,
back?
and
You guys could swim them back, couldn't you?
But I
wait.
want to go shopping.
They won't blow up.
I want to
now.
get some new outfits.
They won't blow up now. They'll blow up when I tell them to. Don't worry.
Okay. Noted.
Okay. And you guys go swimming. I would need another athletic check with advantage because this time you're actually just flowing downriver. So it's a lot easier.
I mean, isn't that what they were doing last time? too?
22.
A little bit, but they were more trying to go straight across and less straight down. This is like they're hopping out from the wall and going straight down to the bridge. And the docks. 22. Okay. That was garbage. Okay.
Garbage.
Rachel, I need an athletics check from you whenever you have a minute. I don't know if that's a good or a bad.
How do you roll with advantage like that?
What?
You
Data.
right click on it. Right click
Wait,
on
really?
where you'd click. And then click.
Yo.
Yeah, that was a 5.
Oh.
So
That's
wait, did you roll with
cool.
advantage? Sorry, roll with advantage.
That should be 17.
17. With Jeffrey rolling a 5, you guys do make it, but he's having a very hard time. You guys can choose.
If
to
I
have
rolled
fun
high
or
enough,
leave
would I be able to like actually assist him?
Yes, you can. You guys kind of head down the river, and when he gets to the bridge, on all 4 posts, he places these, what look to be these pendants again. Bing, 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 bing. But the last one he cooked up to gunpowder. These ones don't have any.
Oh, he's just setting fire to the bridge. Arson on top of bombs.
Arson Pog!
Arson Pog! Terrorism
wanna-
Pog!
We might want to leave
Right.
tonight instead of tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Might want to get out.
With that,
Got
you
a
guys
plan.
make it to the docks. That's the only place that you guys actually can get up and back onto either side of land.
Mhm.
What did you guys do from there?
Are people running across the bridge to get away from the
Quite a few people, yeah.
bomb?
Yeah,
From the
seems like quite a
terrorism
bit
bomb.
of people are running across to get over this poor side of town.
Do I see guards like around the gate or bridge?
No, doesn't look like it.
Then you guys just want to go?
They probably all say yes. Sorry, Lily's nodding her head to me. So.
I love having a one-sided
Back
conversation.
to the other group. I know, right? Back to the
It's
other
like
group.
talking to a wall.
You guys hear the explosions, you head over to the castle walls. About the time that you get out, Brandu, exactly what you were wanting to happen is happening. And the king is being escorted out of the castle in his carriage to the next, or to the poor side of town.
Okay, okay. So, I want to get within 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action. Creed, answer my question in my DMs.
Oh, okay,
By the way.
okay. Sorry. Streamer
You
mode's on, so
better
I
be
don't hear
sorry.
my things. Yes, correct.
Okay, cool. So can I see inside the carriage?
There's like windows.
Can
I'm going to
I
use my action. I reach out my hand, snap.
hold
You
on?
see
Before
a-
before this all happens, can I cast detect magic on the carriage and see if there's any magic surrounding it?
Sure, go ahead. We'll say this is why he's doing this.
For the okay, I have to be within 30 feet of the carriage, so I guess I'll do that. I'll like act like I'm like going to the poor side of town too because of all of this, I guess.
Okay. Fair enough.
But
Yeah, and there's no when you do detect magic, there is nothing on the carriage. It doesn't seem magical at all.
Cool. I give you a thumbs up, Brandu.
I snap my finger. You see a puff of smoke and then a roaring fire as I rip from the fire a sword. I think it's a long sword, right?
Yeah, correct.
That is actively on fire. And then as a bonus action, I Misty Step inside the carriage.
Okay. All right. As you do that, you see the king, kind of this more like sandy blonde, strawberry blonde hair, red robes, looked like he was about to go to bed. Just in shock that you're in his carriage standing in front of him. And he also has this is something new because you didn't see it earlier, he has a brand of the pirate brand on his cheek.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's a huge smile, and I do look like Felix, by the way.
Okay, cool.
As I say, so, I hear you're a corrupt king. This'll be fun.
Yes.
And if I have the
Hell no, I'm not
opportunity-
doing this again.
If I have
And
the opportunity, okay.
as you pop into the carriage, he has like seems to be like a suitcase right beside him. He like kind of hits it and it pops open and there's a fruit inside of it. And it's this gray dark blue fruit, and he goes and he takes a bite of it and he spits it out. And as soon as he does that, his form, you can tell something's off with his form.
Okay. I'm going to use a bonus action to Hexblade's Curse him.
Okay.
And then a main action to attack him. I'm assuming he's still sitting?
Yes. Correct?
Okay, so
So
would
you
I
would have
advantage
advantage. Yes, you would.
Okay.
'Cause technically he's prone.
That is a 23 to hit.
Okay. You hit, and go ahead and roll damage. But as you hit, it almost feels like your blade just moves through him. And when you do, his body kind of moves with the blade and almost in this trail of smoke and then pops back into himself.
This is magical damage. I'm doing two-handed, by the way.
Okay.
So it's 2d6.
Oh, then,
1d.
yep. Still, with that, you still move through him. It's very weird. Feels like you're attacking
16
air.
Plus, that should be one more. What the hell?
Thick air.
So, 16 plus 6. So, 22.
22 points of damage. Not quite on the first one, but you can definitely tell with that he goes,
He
He
burps.
said, no, he, shut up.
He gasps.
He gasps, you ass. He goes, they said this would protect me. No. No. His voice is almost sounds muddied.
Cool. Do I hear any of this?
No. Not really. It seems pretty quiet from the carriage, actually.
Oh, so people aren't seeing the inferno? Not really?
You can't hear. Well, he asked if he could hear any of this. There is definitely a light coming from the carriage that is extra. You are not
But
sure
like,
what
I can't hear anything.
Asriel, you know
inside.
that it's brand new, but I don't think anybody else knows that it's not like a candle or something.
This
Fair
is
enough.
fun.
You just
This
have
is
candle.
fun.
As
His candle.
you slash through him, he goes to reach for the door to like grab the handle, and his hand like and just goes into like a gaseous cloud of smoke as he goes to grab the handle. And he pulls his hand back. He's like freaked out.
I will pull up the sword and I will say, should have done more research on what you're eating. And I'll slash again.
You slash again. Roll with advantage.
let me see. Critical! Let's
Oh
go!
my
God.
Crit.
Oh, baby.
That is
Yeah.
a minimum of hold on, let me
First
get
crit of this campaign,
calculator
I think.
quick.
Yeah.
Oh, you crit on a 19 with this
Yep,
sword?
because Hexblade's curse.
Nice.
So that is a minimum of 22 plus 6. So it's a minimum of 28.
Okay.
So 2d6 plus a d10.
Yeah.
Plus 15. So 28 plus 15.
Cool. With that, you very
43.
very easily you slash at him, and he goes, "No!" And at this point, that's when Ezreal, you would hear a scream come from the carriage, and all of the guards stop to run to the carriage to go check on it. You have a few more seconds, Brandu, and as you do, his entire body vaporizes into a cloud of smoke and goes back into the fruit, and where he took a bite of that fruit, it almost heals itself and is no longer bitten.
Pick up the fruit. I use a bonus action to Misty Step out, and I leave the sword. Because it will come back to my hand within a minute.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Nice.
And I
You do
I
that.
pop right back to Ezreal's side.
You do
Good
that, and it's
plan.
actually perfect timing because as you do, you poof back to Azrael's side, and Azrael was pretty close to the carriage. Like, if the guards were not going to the carriage currently, they might have seen you come back. But because of the fact that they heard the scream, they turned around and went to the carriage, and are now paying attention to the carriage and seeing that the king is no longer there. What do you guys do?
I pocket the fruit, and I just say, "You ready to go?"
Whenever you are.
Ayed is there too.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about Ayed being there.
I just sort of look around to see where
Let's
Ida
just get
is.
the fuck out of
Just-
here.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Alright. At this point, Stormy, you
Mhm.
would see, you guys are about to start crossing the bridge, you would see Brandu, Azrael, and Aida
You don't
about
see
to cross
Brandu.
the bridge. Oh, yeah,
You
that's
see
right.
it,
You
yeah,
said you
half
see
elf.
Azrael.
Would I be
And you
familiar
say
with some of
Aida.
the forms that he takes?
Would she
don't
be
know.
familiar with this one? Because this is
I
the
don't
other
know.
captains, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't. I think we retconned it to where I've never been this captain before.
Okay. Oh, I thought
Right.
this was the captain of the skeleton crew.
No, no.
Oh, this is a different one. Sorry, that's my bad. I misunderstood. Okay. Fair enough.
So it's a half elf that you see.
Mhm.
And
With Azrael
sort of
and
wave.
Aida.
Waves and says, "Hey there, Stormy. Let's get back to the ship."
As you guys get back across the bridge,
Can I punch?
Jeffrey kind of smirks and he
Great.
goes, "There's no one walking across the bridge." Oh, what?
Yeah, let her.
Oh,
Let
say
me.
what's
Let
Oh,
me.
you cut out for
I
me.
am-
Sorry, you cut out
Oh.
for me.
Can
You
I
also cut out for me.
punch Brandu?
Sure.
Alright, cool.
Why are we punching?
question.
Because I can, bitch.
Okay. I don't know why. I
Guessing
don't know
right
why
in
the
the gut.
punch.
Okay. That's a 10, but can I just like not trying to do damage, just hitting?
Yeah.
I'll
Why
say you
did
can
you
hit
roll
him.
a strength save?
Because I'm stupid. Because I'm stupid. That's why.
Roll an attack roll, unarmed strike.
Oh, yeah. Do I have them? Oh, there it is.
I'm pretty sure
It's
everybody has
this-
unarmed strike.
Yes. Shut up. One more. One better. Still,
That
I'm just
actually
kidding.
means my armor class.
That's hilarious.
That's your AC?
Hey,
AC is 11, yes.
Alright.
Yeah, Brandu, as soon as you say that, you kind of just get this in the gut.
And I'll use my action at that point to turn back into Brandu. Same clothes, but now I am 2 inches shorter and the tiefling look. I say, that was a little bit rude.
That's what you get for doing stupid stuff. Anyways, let's go.
oh, God.
And approaching your crew in your other
Let's
form
go.
that you just killed the king in. Alright. And as you guys start walking, Jeffrey goes, oh yeah, I forgot something. And he goes, click, click, and boom. And he like clicks a little, he pulls out a little thing, and then clicks it in his hand, and the bridge, do-do-do-do, and just blows up.
Great.
And it only blows up the supports, and then the bridge kind of
Yay.
falls into the river and gets swept away.
Let's leave while we have the chance.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I'm
Should we
pulling
leave
this
tonight
out.
instead of tomorrow morning?
Yes, so that guards don't try to kill us.
Yeah, I agree.
We can, if we hadn't both. Okay, it's fine. Guess I won't get armor. It's fine.
I'm sure
Listen,
you can
we've got an
find
artificer that might be
whatever
able to make
you're
armor,
looking
alright?
for.
I can't make armor, but we can probably work something out somewhere. You still have the dragon scales, right?
Yes.
I mean, we're gonna go to a different town.
There you go.
Like,
Exactly.
we can
Figure it
buy
out.
people.
We'll figure it out. Alright. Alright, you guys leave?
Yes, I do.
Sweet. You guys go ahead and lead. You load up your crew. And that's what we'll call tonight's session. As you guys leave the docks and the port of Divinity, heading
Terrorism
back
Pog.
towards Saltmarsh.
Terrorism Pog.
4 times.
Woo! Well,
Regicide Pog.
Oh, jeez.
glad everybody can join us. Hope everybody enjoyed. Sad that we have 2 people gone, but it's okay. I'll make sure I get on to them about it, and we'll see y'all next time I'm getting poked.
We'll see
Bye,
you
guys.
next time you're getting poked.
Yep, I'm getting poked.